It's an overcast afternoon here in the desert Southwest as we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Today we wrap up the homestand with the third of three between the Cleveland Indians and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Taijuan Walker gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Here's Michael Brantley, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, Harold Reynolds, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Matt, when you're playing good ball, you don't care who's on the mound. Oh, that's their ace. Bring it, ace. Come on, bring it to us. Because you're playing as good as you are right now. The confidence is flowing, and the trash talk is going.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Under it now is Tomas, and Yasmani's got it for the first out. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. H, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap, and he's on first base. Send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Previously with Taijuan Walker, 1 for 6. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hey, if you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Edwin Encarnacion now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he got his season off to a pretty good start. He got a win his last outing, his first outing of the year, and now he's going for number 2. Let's see if he can back it up with back-to-back good performances.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Ketel Marte.
And that's in there for strike one. Harold, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Lifetime against Corey Kluber, 1 for 5. Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Now, Matt, Darryl Parker's one of those guys. You're going to take him to dinner. You know what he's going to order? Steak and potatoes. He is basic. He's going to make sure he does not make a mistake. No sushi, no lasagna. He's not going off the board. Steak and potatoes, man, right here, consistent.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Batting third, right fielder.
Now at the plate, David Peralta. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. 2 out, nobody on. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He comes into this one having sputtered out of the gate this season. The average is under the 200 mark at this point. First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's sitting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes on 1-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective. The 1-2 pitch. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Well, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Ketel Marte. You know, this young man broke in. You knew he was going to catch the ball, but you weren't sure if he was going to hit. And then when he started playing with Cano, he really helped him slow the game down. And it looked like from that point, Ketel took off.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Previously with Taiwan Walker, 0 for 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball one.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a looper to left. And there's a base hit, the first one of the ball game for the Indians.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. The 0-2 pitch. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. There to handle it is Tomas, and there are two away now.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 8.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He was hitless in the shutout last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
The 0-1 delivery. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Indians leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Yasmani Tomas. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Third baseman, Yasmani Tomas.
Into the windup and the pitch. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. At second base, Jason Kipnis. This guy was an outfielder in college at Arizona State, and the Indians did a great job of converting him to second, and now in his major league career, he's really caught on to second base. Been an all-star at that position.
Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock. And he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Brantley is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 6, left fielder, Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Kluber steps into his windup. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Previously with Taijuan Walker, he's gone 2 for 5.
Gomes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
That one's in there. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
At the plate, Corey Kluber. And we'll likely see him square around to bunt. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Descalzo is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for Cleveland, left fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0 and 2. Third inning, no score to this point. Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Oh and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0 and 2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Ready on 1 and 2. Curveball that time, not even close.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
2 and 2 count. Here it comes. Now a hard liner. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seen a lot of pitches.
Set to deal on 2 and 2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
In now, Francisco Lindor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now the 0-1 in the air out toward right field. Peralta is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for the Tribe. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready now, Daniel Descalzo. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit out toward second. And he's retired here, 1 away. Still far too early for any semblance of a race to take shape, but we'll give you a look anyways at our standings here in April. Here's Chris Owings now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Here's a swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 2-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 9th, pitcher Taijuan Walker.
Now at the plate, Taijuan Walker. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Naquin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
In there, 0-1. Still all 0s in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Peralta is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Striding in once again, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hard hit toward the hole, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
96 miles an hour. That's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the base hit the opposite way. I got to give him credit for barreling up. Now, I don't know for sure if he was on time or if he was late, but either way, he got the barrel on it and got the hit.
Standing in now, Tyler Naquin, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Hey, not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Indians there. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Into the box now, Ketel Marte. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Iannetta comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Naquin's under it. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
Digging in, David Peralta. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Lifted into the air out towards center field.
Heading after it is Naquin.
He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez.
Leading off for the
He's
Indians,
0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Back up the middle. Marte gloves it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Lonnie
Right
Chisenhall will stand in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. No runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
ケンさんおはようございます。いやー、カーディナルス、すごいですね。
A wave and a
こんな
miss.
13得点取ってると、
more aggressively than he did the first time
ブ
when he
レー
faced
ブス
him and
も
issued
えら
a
いこっ
walk.
ちゃになってます
Coming right
ね。
after him here.
もう 99% 負けじゃないですか。
Here's the 0-2.
あれはでも本拠地でブレーブスやってるからファンがたまらないですよね。もう帰りたくなるんちゃいますか。いきなり10点取られるってなかなかないですからね。
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
しかも勝った方がリーグ優勝決定戦に入れるっていう大事な試合なんですけど、まさかあんな展開になるとは。
Then you got the pitcher leading off the inning. Take a chance, see if he can hit a ball in the gap and maybe score you from first.
Grounded foul.
今日のなんか9時半頃でしたっけ、朝の。
No runs, 3 hits.
ドジ
No
ャー
errors
ス
to this point for the Indians.
とナショナルズの試合もありますね。
And another foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Indians leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. So digging in now, Yasmani Tomas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted into center field. Naquin has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Center fielder number 11, A.J. Pollock.
でもブレーブスもドナルドソンのソロホームランで1点返しました。それでも13対1ですけど。
And the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Naquin is there. 2 gone. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon.
無理でしょうね。よっぽどの奇跡でもご覧限り。
Ready for another chance? Jeremy Hazelbaker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
さすがにちょっと点差が
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Here comes the 1-0. Started that swing a bit too early.
カージナルスはフラーティっていうピッチャーみたいですね。防御率 2.70 みたい。
Kluber gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Diamondbacks down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip.
13で終わるとは限らないですからね。また2、3点入るかもしれないですよ。
Striding in once again, Michael Brantley, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
23, Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Now a flare out to left center. Marte onto the grass. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Digging in once again, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. Again, a 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
それでもいきなり10点っていうのはない。オープン戦とかならまあまあありえそうですけど。
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series.
一つの回で10点入るって異例の事態ですよね。先発でもフリードっていう選手だったらしいですよ。
Edwin Encarnacion now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Tapped up the third base line. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. Still no score.
トムリンってピッチャーが投げてますね。3番手ですね。
So digging in now, Daniel Descalso. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Daniel
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And, oh, look out, as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now, you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
A little roller toward the hole. Encarnacion comes up with it. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, Chris Owings.
Here's Chris Owings now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Ready on 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Well, it's taken quite a bit of time now. We're into the 6th inning. Pitcher really was settling down nice. That's the first hit of the game. Let's see maybe if they're able to make a little attack now.
Into the box now, Taijuan Walker. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
The batter number 4, shortstop, Ketel Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Hit toward the right side. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
とことん投手戦ですね、これ。
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Randall Delgado will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Randall Delgado.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second.
Yes.
Fielded by Owings. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Cleveland, center fielder Tyler Naquin.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now here it comes. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Pollard. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Got a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Into the box, Jose Ramirez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1-1. Here it comes. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Now another 1-2, and it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Owings is there on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Naquin's on his horse. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
Ready for another shot now. David Peralta. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
足早に家に帰ります。さすがに最後まで見たいとは思わないですよね。まあ、チケットも買ってるんですけど。
Turned on that
チ
one
ケッ
and
ト代
crushed
返
it.
せ
Just
とか言われ
pulled
そう
it
で
a
す。
little foul. Another 0-2 home. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Another 0-2 coming. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The next 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's Yasmani Tomas, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
風船飛ばしで。
Here's the 0-1. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, Jeremy Hazelbaker.
So striding forward now, Jeremy Hazelbaker. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. Runner scores from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Man, come up late in the game and get 2 runs driven in to put you ahead. That is beautiful. Now it's up to the pitcher.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it changes in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. In now, Daniel Descalso.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Brantley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Diamondbacks lead this one 2-0. Ready once again, Lonnie Chisenhall. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. One-oh count. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
A 土日あたり台風が来ますからね。要注意ですね。
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these 2 guys in our 2-0 ball game.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yan Gomes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
すごい審判ですね。完全に1個外れてます。
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
投げる側はいいんですけど、打つ側はなんでやねんって思います。
Another 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Chris Colabello will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Matt, he's one pitch away from striking out the side. Now, that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
2 out, nobody on.
Yeah.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Kyle Crockett enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Chris Owings is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit, try to put that ball in play.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Ah, ピッチャーやから帰ろと。そういうことですね。
Gregor Blanco will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Gregor Blanco.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Ketel Marte.
Now in the box, Ketel Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Lindor has it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks, but they're on top 2-0. Fernando Rodney comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Fernando Rodney.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good for the course of the season. It's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. Iannetta is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Shortstop, Francisco.
Digging in to try it again, Francisco Lindor, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Edwin Encarnacion now. And the good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Now this small but vocal crowd come to their feet. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here.
ここで一発ですか。
So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. Second home run early in the year, and the Indians are on the board now. It's a 2-1 game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and now the drive finds himself down to their last strike.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third.
なんか相性悪いですね。
Fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
Pitching and defense game 2-1. The final score this afternoon. The Arizona Diamondbacks claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Randall Delgado claims the win out of the pen, his first. Corey Kluber pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Fernando Rodney earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
This afternoon for the victorious Diamondbacks, 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For Cleveland, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Randall Delgado. His record is now 1-0. The save to Fernando Rodney, his 3rd. The loss goes to Corey Kluber. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Coppers Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street Station.
よっしょー、いけましたね。ああ、どうやらさっきのカーディナルスの試合、5回の表までのハイライトも上がってるみたいですよ。例のチャンネルで。おー、なんか知らん間にこんな連勝してるんですね。6連勝ですか。はーい。ぼちぼち頑張ってください。さあ、ではこっちも終わります。お疲れ様でした。はーい。ではでは。